Ever wonder if you're actually getting the most out of that AI assistant sitting in your pocket, or if you're just using it as a glorified Google search? I've spent the last few months moving my entire workflow into the Gemini Mobile App, and I've realized that most people are barely scratching the surface of what this thing can actually do in a day-to-day context. If you want to stop just chatting and start actually using Gemini to save hours of time, here are the tips I use every single day. First, stop typing and start talking. I've found that the Gemini Live feature is the fastest way to brainstorm. When I'm stuck on a project or planning an itinerary, I just tap the live icon and treat it like a phone call. I can interrupt it mid-sentence if it goes off track, or ask it to pivot the conversation entirely. It's significantly more intuitive than sending back and forth text prompts because you can catch a bad idea the second it starts and steer it somewhere useful. Next, use your camera as a second set of eyes. This is a game changer for physical tasks. I've pointed my camera at a confusing router setup and asked, "What does this blinking red light mean?" and had Gemini walk me through the troubleshooting steps in real time. You can even use it for screen awareness on Android. If you're looking at a long article or a complex recipe in your browser, just pull up Gemini and say, "Summarize this screen." It saves you from having to copy-paste giant blocks of text. Third, lean into the Google Workspace extensions. Most people forget that Gemini can see your other apps. I frequently use the prompt, "Find that flight confirmation in my Gmail and add a reminder to pack my passport 2 days before." It bridges the gap between a chatbot and a personal assistant. If you're a student or a professional, you can also mention Google Drive to pull data directly from your docs or PDFs without having to re-upload them. Finally, for creative work, use the iterative editing for images. Instead of trying to write the perfect prompt on the first try, I start simple. I'll ask for a basic minimalist logo for a coffee shop, and then once it's generated, I'll just say, "Now make the background navy blue," or add a steam effect to the cup. It's much easier to refine a visual step by step than to guess what keywords will work in one giant prompt. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.